Yep, I'm running this one a little bit late. I don't think anyone's here. So, yet again, we're going to go over a few more units. Got 3 units in that I want to check out. Some people want to purchase. So I want to make sure that they're in working condition. So let's go pull them out, all right? I'm not sure how much time I'll have today. Maybe 1, maybe 2. Running a little bit late. Well, it's just a little late because it's like 1:40 in the morning. So. Let's do some quick checks on these. Looks like it's missing a lot of stuff. Wait, this was my old one I was working on. So I have 2 units. I'm gonna check out the other ones first. Oh, this is the one I got back from that roaster. Oh, I gotta figure out what's wrong with this one later. I know what's wrong with that one. Like it goes to 90% and then it kind of just dies. Something about the bulb is broken or whatever is controlling the bulb is broken. So we'll try another one. Oh, this one's sealed up. I'm gonna try opening up this one. Always like opening these up now and seeing if like there's a like any smell of a fire happen or something like that. This looks pretty good. Manual looks brand new. Looks like no one's touched it. You should have probably looked through your manual before you roast with this thing. Alright. So in these box, this comes with the, oh, they opened it. And these long boxes, they're really just exhaust vent things. So, nothing crazy. I think they give you like 2, which is kind of nice. Alright. Here it is, brand new, supposedly. Oh, actually used. They returned it, so it's a return. It doesn't even look like it's been used. I hate it when they return them because they always leave this. There's like 3 units already. People will just leave them here. And these have a habit of bending right here if you return them that way, or this messing up. And these are really cheap. Well, not cheap, but they're easy to bend. I already had like one smashed for shipping. But looks like it has all the goods. The brush, the scoop, the long spoon. All right. All right. I don't think this one's ever been roasted on, to be honest with you. Yeah. This looks like, yeah, looks like brand new. Somebody on the internet needs something. Somebody mad. Possibly big mad. Well, okay. So, someone on the Facebook group was like, forgive me, but what's the point of a group buy instead of buying it separately from everyone else? And is this directly from factory? It's not directly from factory, it's from iTop. iTop gets them from Ocean Akimata. They have some special front case that differentiate from like the other V2 that's coming out with Akimata, but it's from the same place. The whole point of a group buy is to get it for a cheaper price. That's either usually it's just ran by me so far. Haven't anyone else met like the 30 units you need for the minimum order quantity. So the whole point of the group buy is to literally just get them at a cheaper price. So instead of paying the $800, which is the price that they recommend, it's sold for like $525. So that's the reason why we do group buy. And because all that extra money is just kind of like profit that the vendor would make, right? So, vendor needs to eat. They got to make a little bit of money off of it. But if you do it through group buy, it goes through either through iTop or through me. Like I'm buying 30 and I'm doing a group buy for it. And I'm buying one too. Like I'm paying my own money to buy one too. So 29 of the units will be going out. And I'm paying the same price as everybody else. So $525. It did allow me to like get a V2 and a V1, which will be going for, what's it called? The giveaway soon. So in March, I plan on doing like a giveaway for a V2 and a V1. Yeah, I don't plan on making any money with this. It's just to get this roaster out there and have more people roasting is the whole point of this thing. So. But if you want to send me free beans, I'll always take free beans. But anyways, let's go back to this unit. Oh, what am I doing? Let me flip this over. There, better. Uh-oh. Just ruined that. I was not happy. All right. So back to this unit. This unit right now, it's looking like it's never been roasted with, so it was a return. Maybe a Christmas return, who knows, but let's double check, make sure everything's in working order. First thing you do is plug it in and see if you get an error code. Also, you could look inside, make sure there's no glass that's in there. Could maybe rattle it around. I've heard of people saying that their lamp broke during shipping, so that's also a possibility. But from the looks of it, this is pretty much a brand new unit, which is going to somebody on the Discord. Let me see what's his name. I want to bust them out, but I think this one is going to some guy named erock139. So let's see if it works. Fastest way to do it is use this. So here's the remote. Let's turn it on. All right, let's check if everything works. Get you a little bit closer. Let's open it up a bit. So that's, I'm pressing here, cooling fan. Now I'm gonna do preheat. Looks like it's working. So it did preheat, drums rotating. Okay, it's looking like it's in pretty good condition. Let's turn it back off. Let's test out the fan. Let's try a roast. Yep, fan's going on. Let's see if I can lower this down. And it should dim. Yeah, this one looks like it's a good unit. So whoever erock is got a pretty good unit right now. It's basically brand new. The only thing, this won't have a warranty on it. I mean, you can always hit me up because I did get it for you, and we could try going through the issues on the Skywalker Discord. But that's for anyone. Anyone could open up like a help thread, and we can try helping you out fixing your Skywalker. Although half the time it's really just replacing parts that you either have to get on AliExpress or you get them through me in the US. I got a few spare parts. All right. Well, that's one good unit. Now before I start modding it up, so I'm going to, with this one, I'll probably do the artisan mod, fan mod, and then I'll ask him if he wants to do the drum support mod. If he plans on doing more, but we'll see what he says. So I'll leave that up to him. But let's check the other unit too. There's a second unit I have that's unopened, and let's check it out. All right, oh, we got here 25 pounds. All right, so unit number 2 that came in. Okay, they have roasted with this one. And it's not blackened to death. Well, they kind of just threw everything in a box. With this one, they could easily just put this in the tray. I don't know why they did all that. Whatever. It's like Box City in here. Too many boxes. Okay. All right. There we go. And they really just do this. They just threw all the parts back. The long spoon is out, just in the box. This is broken. So oh, looks like someone's getting a 3D printed handle out of ABS. See how that turns out. Let's calm it down with this music real quick there. You know what? I'll probably swap you. Whoever I give this to, I'm going to swap you out with the one that's complete, because I kind of want a 3D print one with the new handle. Ooh, somebody was trying to repair it. It's all right, more power to you. At least you tried. Well, I don't know, maybe that pulled out too. Who knows? Actually, no, you really gotta like, that's something you kind of, that doesn't just come off right away. Yep. We gotta use the one. Which is all fine, because technically, before they leave the China, they test them. Like if there's a few that will actually have beans in them still. Oh, there it is. Oh man, this one stinks. It just smells like old bean. So let's compare the two ones I got. So the right one's obviously used, the left one, or the left one's obviously used, and the right one actually, you could tell, is pretty new. Ooh. Oh, it's just beans that are jammed up in there. What the hell does this guy do? All right, whatever. Well, let's see if it works. Let me get my other power supply. I'll say if they returned it like this, I'm gonna put my guess at the E1, and maybe an E1 problem, like an E1 error code. Let's see. Let's turn it on. Okay. Sorry for whoever gets this one. I ruined the pull for you. So, all right, let's turn it on. That works. There's a whole bunch of stuff inside. Let's do preheat. It looks good. Do fan. Yep. Little party over there. Also, with these things, when you need to check too, it's pretty common now. This is the 4th time I've heard it happening. But the exhaust fan will sometimes be wired the wrong way. So you're blowing air inside the unit instead of outside. So there's a lot of reasons why that's bad. First of all, it's kind of cooling the drum. It's not really pulling the air out. Chaff's probably getting stuck inside a little bit more than normal. One big one is the liquid. The liquid will actually, the oil from the beans will actually kind of come out of the unit. Not out of the unit, but it will stay like at the walls of the back panel. It will go slowly down, and then it will actually mess up your electronics box. So that's a good reason why you should double check if this is blowing air out, your exhaust fan. So you could turn it on, put it to preheat. Put drum. Maybe you get the drum really high. You could try seeing if it's, putting some paper, making sure it comes off. It's not being sucked in. If it's another good signs of chaff is blowing. So make sure it's blowing air out. Okay. All right. So let's clean up. We'll clean up this unit, and we're gonna mod it up. We'll put the next one away. Let me put it in a box. Let me put it in its own box. So I'm not done with the nicer one. I'm still gonna put a brand new, put a new fan in it basically. So I'm gonna put a fan. Fan will be the biggest one to cool down the thyristor, and then I'll put in artisan mod. So I'll see if he wants to do the nano mod. Depending on how everything goes, I might be able to add in a another mod. It's not artisan, it's an ESP32. A little bit different, a little more complicated, but it does come with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connected to it, which might help with over the air updates. And another big thing is the Bluetooth connection. I'm working with, well, not really working with, I'm literally trying to code high beam to work with our roasters. So High Beam is an app that he's running with Kaleido, but he does want to get some Skywalkers in there. So I am trying to just implement the TC4 protocol into it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying my best to. It's probably something that somebody could tackle real easily if they knew what they're doing in terms of programming, but I'm trying. Right now, I do have it able to control the drum, the exhaust fan, and the what's that other thing called? Exhaust fan, drum, and the burner, the heating element. I just can't get it to show me temperature, and once I get it to show me temperature, it pretty much works. But I'm working with high beams. Kind of show you what that is, but I kind of could show you what the app looks like. So let's take a little break from this for a bit, and I'll kind of show you what the High Beans app. I think you might charge for the app. I don't know. I'm not gonna get a cut or anything, but just give people more options of controlling it. So let's see. Oh, there it is. All right. So this is what kind of the app looks like. This is on Android. It should work on iOS and Android from what he's telling me. All right. So oh, I think the video broke. But basically, I'm just working with it. But this is kind of looks like. Go through here. Can activate all the little buttons and everything. I just got to get it to work. The temperature part. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I think the guy's going to help me figure that out. But let me see if I have any more pictures of high beam. Yeah, that's kind of what they're shooting for. Pretty little app. Here's another one. Yep, kind of has all this kind of information. I think the allure of it is just that it's on its phone, and I think there's one cool picture he sent. But basically, it's like a QR code to share your roast with people. So I thought that was kind of interesting. You know, just be, oh, I have this roast, check it out, and you could just give them a QR code, and they can like check out what the roast cover looks like. So it looks like a nice just little app to have for somebody to have. So keep an eye out for that. But not sure how much he's gonna charge for it, but whatever. It's gonna be a fun little project to work on. Hopefully it's not too much. Actually, I lied. Hopefully it's cheap or free or pay for ads or pay for no ads. Pay for ads. But I think having more options other than using this control panel is always going to be a benefit. So let's clean this up and let's open the back and see what we're dealing with. I'm gonna get some simple green because someone recommended it. All right, got some simple green. see if this camera works. And I guess someone told me Simple Green was actually made by some family to clean out like coffee equipment. So I thought that was interesting. I know it's gonna be cameras galore today. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Oh no. There we go. Let's connect the camera. Come on. Is it not working anymore? Okay, I better go restart my computer. Whatever. We'll turn that off for now. All right, let's clean this bad boy up. And where's the towel at? blow some stuff out. Blow some stuff out of here. I think it's frowned upon to use that vac so early in the morning. Let's see what's going on in here. A little bit of corrosion. Something's going on with that USB port. Looks like it got some water. The handy dandy vessel. Let's open her up. See what we're dealing with. So let's take out all 20 of these screws. So we're gonna pull this apart. Yeah, 2:16. So I got until about 3 o'clock, and then I'll probably pass out, which seems to be the case most of the time. I'll probably be streaming when I drop my kids off to school tomorrow. Sorry, let me move this camera towards me. All right. Oh, hello. What's up, some guy? Oh, one. I'm missing like 2 more screws. So there's about, what, 20 screws in this thing? You really need just like 4. I don't know why there's so many. Right. Nice part is this is popped out, so I can just move that down or move it away, and then we'll just... Oh, there's 2 more at the bottom. God damn it. Right. That's oil. That's not coffee bean oil. That's just like some kind of weird oil the guy decided to put it on. Coffee bean oil kind of stinks, so maybe he was trying to lubricate that. Looks like he put the roaster through its paces, or he or she, whoever it is. Yeah, that's actually pretty common when there's a, that's why you kind of have to like take apart your drum every once in a while to kind of see if there's anything getting stuck. I've been noticing a lot of people like, oh, my drum got stuck, E3, usually E3 comes up if you get like any issues with the drum. So when that pops up, it usually means like, yeah, like you said, like a bean probably stuck between the drum and the chassis, rubbing constantly, or another thing of E3 is just like a motor starting to die. Or bearings are shot too. That could be another reason to have the E3 issue. So like any other kind of machine, you still gotta take apart and clean it. Do you roast 200 or 350 plus or 500 grams? Some guy, how much are you roasting? Okay, 400. I feel like 350 is the sweet spot for this roaster. But it ranges. People are doing like as low as like 100. There's a guy who's doing 100 grams, which is not good, but he took his probe lower to where the beans are, so he's able to get that 150, 100 gram roast going on, which I find is wild. Interesting. Oh, for the bearing, yeah, we've done I've done a bearing change. You could best thing to do is order them online. I think I got mine through AliExpress, some kind of Japanese bearings, and then there's a high temperature grease that's used in like ovens that you can use. I forgot the name, but it's somewhere on the Discord. But it's actually a pretty commonly used one. There's another grease I've been meaning to purchase. It's like a high temperature grease. These are made for like loorings, I think, too. So they're not just, you know, you pick this stuff up at Home Depot or Harbor Freight or whatever stores you have next to you. What was that grease called? Hold on. Now you got me wondering. should have taken the name of this. What kind of grease was that? It's on it's on Special Aficionados Discord group. They have like a pretty cool coffee roasting channel. And the guy gave out what they use for loorings. I gotta think of the name because I need to buy some. I wanted to buy some just because I wanted to put on the bearings. So yeah, what I want to do for my next set of bearings when they go out is probably get a set online and then put them in my ultrasonic cleaner, clear out, put them into some solvent, and then try to get all that gunk out. Once it's all dried out, get like a little bit of a drill to kind of make a small hole, and then kind of fill the inside with grease. I saw someone do it online. I mean, you could pull off the shields. I know the guys, these guys are they do 3D printing. They put high temperature grease in their 3D printers because they're heated chambers. So they put they figured a way to pull out the shield and then drop in some of the grease. But one way they said you could do it is you could drill a small hole and then just inject it with the grease you buy online, the specialty grease for ours. So that's one thing I want to try and I want to do online and kind of show people to do. This thing is a mess. Stay there. See down here, just a whole bunch of beans. This guy didn't really clean his stuff, so, or girl or whoever. I have a handy vac somewhere. Man, this guy got it all over the place. So what I'm looking at is just, it's yet again one of the units that has oil drip down from the top. It's starting to become a really common issue. It's like the 5th one I've seen. So what happens is, I don't know where the oil's coming from. Well, obviously it's coming from here, and then the oil kind of drips into here, because there's like, you can see a little, it's like dirt or whatever. So if someone's roasting like crazy, you're kind of dripping into these side panels, or this back panel, and then I think it makes it with its way down into here, and then into the electronics box. So this is probably like the fifth one I've seen, and they look like they've been roasting pretty well on this. So a little concerning, but I gotta kind of think of a way to well, I guess it'd be easy. You'd really just have to seal it off from the top part and make sure it doesn't leak in. But yeah, basically what happens is the oil or whatever liquids drip down from when you're roasting coffee, maybe because you're in a high humidity area. I know a guy in the Philippines had this issue, but his issue was this fan was reverse, blowing the opposite direction, and that caused like the liquid to drip down and hit this circuit board. So it actually did something to his PSU. So this is the power supply unit. We're unsure how many watts it is, but it got there, shorted something, and it like almost killed his unit. But he's able to clean it off and everything. But the biggest thing is if it gets to this one, this one's a little bit more fragile. And that's where it kind of become a common issue. This is about the most common issue I've been seeing right now, is just like roasters leaking the oil back into the unit itself, and then maybe shorting it. But I don't know if you could just fix that by just making sure you clean it every day, you know, or after every roast. Let's pull it out and see how bad it is. It's not too bad. This is not going to cause any shorts unless it gets like flooded. But still, it's not a good look. Try pulling it out. Pull this out first. I guess so. Maybe put silicone. Maybe just like around the unit, just so it doesn't. Well, I take mine out so many times, it's really hard for me to do that. But I think maybe that might be a good option. I mean, this is literally the 5th time I've seen it, and it's just like, I thought it was just the reverse fan issue because Mr. No One said it was like, oh yeah, that happens when the fan is reversed. But now this is another unit I've seen. The fan is fine. It's spinning in the right direction. So it's got to be some weird condensation issue. But it hasn't happened to mine yet. But then again, I don't use anything like I don't use any like the venting stuff to roast with. It's literally just like an open bag. That could work too. Maybe a metal lip over maybe a simple 3D print, you know? Well, yeah, because it doesn't get too hot in the back. That's true. Yeah, because mine isn't straight piped or anything. I literally roast just like this. Like I keep the back open, and you know, I'm in an enclosed garage, and I just go ahead and I poison myself every day for my coffee. So, no, I usually just roast like this. I need to find a better option roasting and venting my garage. It's probably not super healthy. But I do keep my garage open, and then I roast sometimes out that way. But I haven't had that moisture issue yet. But I think it's probably because I'm in California and we're super dry. I don't do too many back-to-back roasts. I only do back-to-back roasts when I want to test something. Yeah, the latest thing I have is the this new stepper motor that has like a drive, like a slim gearbox. So it's about the size of the super small, like a 34 millimeter body, and it could do like 600 grams of beans. I mean, I'm not gonna do 600 grams of beans, but it could do 600 grams and not die. So that was kind of a plus for me. I need to get some isopropyl. Yeah, some folks, they roast like crazy. They're going back to back. I remember, what's his name? Cam, he was roasting back to back for 3 hours straight, no breaks. He really QC tested that thyristor issue. I think he's probably the main reason why we're like, yeah, it's definitely why the thyristor needs to be cooled. But he went from like roasting maybe once or twice, having thermal runaway, and then went to roasting for 3 hours straight, back to back, no breaks. Yeah, people are putting this roaster to its paces. Yeah, are you a back-to-back roaster? Wait, do you have a 220? Because then you won't even need the fan if you got a 220. There's like oil all over this thing. It's gross. So this thing, I'm gonna need isopropyl alcohol to clean it off. Oh yes, 99%. Yeah, I found some. All right, grab some Q-tips upstairs. I'll be right back. Unless your Q-tips in here. Come on. Did you go through iTop for your replacement? like there are other options now for bulbs. There's a place on Taobao that you can get like actual near infrared. Because I recently found out, because I always thought we had near infrared bulbs, but then I was talking to the vendor, and then the engineering over there says it's actually far infrared. So it's a far infrared bulb, and that was confirmed by Haha Sky. He's a vendor who sells out of Taiwan, I think. And he confirmed that the bulb is actually like is far infrared that comes stock, but he found a place where you could purchase a near infrared, and it actually works a lot better with light roast. No, I didn't see his. What's he replacing it with? Because I know everyone was super into that worm drive, but like mine failed on me after it started to work. It started to work worse than the that one thing. The started to work less worse than the actual stock motor. Post up a link. I want to check it out, but I think I found one. Actually, so yeah, I do have a new setup that I've got planned, except they just don't make the motors available, and the only stepper close to that motor is on Amazon, but it's not that great. It actually is kind of dying right now, and it doesn't have as much torque. Oh, the Chinese one. Yeah, I saw him. He's like, I think he's gonna put a bigger one in, like a bigger worm drive. But I don't think I'm gonna do worm. I think I'm gonna just stick with stepper. So the stepper I have now, it's from Lin Engineering, and the one stepper I used before for the belted setup was the torque was under. It was like 8 or 7 kilograms a centimeter or whatever the torque rating is, and then this new one is like, if you want to max it out, it's 14 grams a centimeter or something like that, or meter. I forget the measurement. A meter, centimeter? I think it's centimeter. 14 grams a centimeter. JST 502 and a 50 TT. Is he still shooting for worm drive? I'm gonna look those up. Those ones are, the torque is like the worst part of the whole thing, is like, because the worm drive, it's rated. It was kind of like I think Haha Sky did the math and he was like, yeah, it's not gonna work. He was right, it didn't work eventually. Oh shit. So yeah, it's dripping. I gotta clean that off. Actually, I should take apart this whole thing. Oh, I saw the one. Yeah, he had. I think the one motor he had has like 400 grams. He was able to do that one. This Lin Engineering one is just like, it's insane. I did 600 grams with it. I haven't roasted with it fully yet, but I had like 600 grams. Tumbled it on. I kind of left for like an hour, came back, and was still tumbling it without any issues, not overheating. So I was like, oh, this might be the one. You could hear it like crunch up the beans too. That was getting stuck at the center. Remind me that red is L. Red is neutral, blue is... Red is live, and blue is neutral. God. I think he made his own. Like, I felt bad because I do have all the measurements to fit like those. Oh, for artisan? I think his interface, the one that he's using the one you just buy like on Amazon. It's literally just like PWMs. Sense to the motor, PWMs it, and then like it controls, you know, the speed that way. Because I know if you control it just by decreasing or increasing or decreasing the voltage, like you lose torque. But if you like PWM it, the efficiency or something is better. But I think that's what he was using. He's using like this like cheapo controller. But you can hook it up to like an L29, one of those DC driver motors you get for like $1 or whatever on Amazon, and I think they're like $5 for like several. But you could use that, and you can hook it up to Arduino and do the same thing. Or you could hook it up to one of these. This is the ESP32 that Mr. No One was helping me set up. So this is working pretty good. The main reason I'm using this is just to hook it up to that that app I'm working on getting started. So that's gonna be like a Bluetooth connected app. It's called High Beans. Yeah, I'm talking with the guy trying to see how I could set it up. I'm really close. I just need to get the temperature going, and then we can actually have like an Android iPhone app and don't have to rely on the on this. And this is much faster than our Arduino Nano. You don't need the speed, but it's just nice to have the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi, especially over-the-air updates. That's a whole other thing I'm working on. I just hope the guy who's developing the app is not going to charge a boatload for it. Yeah, that was that Zhao guy. He was on there asking like, oh, he's interested in people getting into it. I think a lot of people kind of brushed him off because, like, I don't know. And there's another app too. I think the godfather of the Skywalker, Renato, said he's making an app for it. So I want to see what he comes up with too. I thought it was pretty neat. I'm gonna cut myself. I have a lot of things going on. I'm glad it's getting popular. And the group buy for the I think the group buy for the V1s are coming out soon. Why is this taking me so long? It's because I'm sleepy. I can't find my freaking cutters.
just gonna. So if you ever want to work on the wire, these are actually, I think they're pretty easy to pull off now. I'm just going to bring this panel back because it's getting in the way at this point. Oh, it's so much easier this way. Okay, so here's the wire board. So NTC always means thermistor, cooling fan for the next two, exhaust fan for CN4, and then CN7 is the drum motor. My goodness. Yeah, I see why you returned this. All right. Ooh, this is a mess. Oh yeah, oh, she is beautiful.
went to get some Q-tips upstairs. Sorry. Q-tips. Does coffee bean oil really smell this rancid sometimes? I don't know what's in this thing, but it smells awful. %, isopropyl alcohol. Yeah. Come right off. Perfect. Okay. Lunchtime. It's about almost 3 o'clock in the morning here. Yeah, I swear when I opened this thing, I was like, God, it stinks. I thought, and the grease or the oil on it, I thought it was like from like some kind of weird motor oil, but isopropyl alcohol fixes all. So if you do have this kind of stuff and you notice that it's leaking and it hasn't shorted yet, it's probably best just to get it cleaned off right away. I feel like what most people use to clean their boards is just like 99% isopropyl alcohol. This is really bad. Also, when you're cleaning these boards, this coil right here breaks pretty easily. And I think the only real fix I've seen someone do is like they can't find this part, is they literally just soldered it back on, which I don't think that's how it works, but I think the coils have to be a certain size or whatever, but I'm not an engineer. So basically this part right here, sometimes people move things around that can actually bend off, and then like the little wire could snap away from itself.
So some people have gotten away with just resoldering it back. I mean, they haven't reported back that it blew up on them, so I guess that's a plus. But just be mindful when you're like pulling this out. I usually like trying to pull them out by the heatsink. I remember somebody was telling me they were pulling it right here. You know, get your thumb in there and you could pop it a little bit, and then, you know, because it just takes a little bit of movement to move that wire and snap it. So don't grab from here to pull it out. Just try to grab from the heatsink now that they're big and chunky. But just generally gonna go around, make it look clean, make sure nothing shorts. That's the biggest. Doesn't have to be perfect. Voila. And then oh, here it is. Look at this. Same thing with that. That's I'm probably getting obviously really close to shorting. And this is at the low, and this is at the lower volt side, so I mean, it wouldn't have been as bad if it was on the higher volt side, but just try to prevent this from happening, right? Wish I had my like little lint or lintless or lint-free cloth right now. So that's probably why I gotta be a little careful. I kind of want a little gung-ho on that. Throw a little bit of the... I forgot the green stuff is called. That pulled off of there, so luckily I have another one somewhere. Damn it. I have another power supply somewhere. I feel bad. One day I'm going to get organized. I'm going to figure out where everything is at in my garage. Probably when my kids are not 5 and 7. Well, I kind of messed that up, so now I need a new power supply for it. I have a bunch of them. I have like 2 extra. And then I have a unit that's I'm going to switch out to put in a mean well in, so I'm not stressing about it too much, but I think we're going to put a Holt on that. And I think I'm going to roast with the big boy. So let me put this to the side. We'll handle this tomorrow. At least I got to clean this board. Yeah, oh God. Nasty stuff. Well, that one's going to be on hold for a little bit until I can get that fixed. But while I'm here, we're going to roast with big old Priscilla. With the ridiculous bean cooler. So I have this, I'm not set up yet I want to put a second power supply basically in this because I'm a little worried that this is going to blow up. So this is just the 12, this is the 12 volt one. They do make 24 volt versions of this fan. So the input I got it at is at 12 volts. So So once I get that sorted, I'll probably get its own power supply eventually. But for now, keep that in the back. This back here. All right. Let's get Artisan running. Oh, shoot. Fuck. There we go. COM3. just unhook the... I don't know what's going on with this thing. Let's find out. Technology. Not one thing, it's the other. I've been meaning to do this, so I need to just fix it. So now you get to see kind of what's set up back here. Super secret stuff. So this is what the belt drive that runs my stepper motor, or runs my drum is. Nice, beautiful, elaborate setup. Here's what it kind of looks like. We're gonna see what's going on. It's always when I jostle this stupid thing around. Happen when you ghetto rig everything. Ugh. Oh, was I supposed to do that thing? Because it did unplug it. Probably went back to factory, or not factory. All right. So I gotta go on the Skyduino website. There's a function I'm supposed to put in. Stepper. SPTR. So I'm going to make a button. Stepper. Serial command. Just a lazy way of doing it. 3,000. How much was it? Was it 10? Let's do off. Properties. Forget it. Let's do it this way. I think it still does the same thing if I do it that way. I didn't mean to change this out anyways, so this is like a little stepper unit. Where did I put it? Nope, I got that. Okay. So I got this little stepper breakout board because this is kind of janky. I wanted this to be a little more legit. Oh, and it became a little melty here too. What a shame. All right, now I gotta look up 2209. So This is a 2209 stepper, 29 stepper. Oh yeah, I still do. I do have the Kaleido still. I don't know. I haven't been into it. I'm not gonna lie. I made two of the same coffee. I didn't label them. I don't know which one's which, so I'm gonna call that a win for Skywalker. They both tasted the same to me, and you know, $800. What's this? M2 versus a $400 Skywalker. I mean, but yes, I do admit the Kaleido and the Skywalker were making pretty much the same coffee. What it tasted like to me. Take that however you want. But if I needed a heavy coffee roaster, oh yeah, where did it go? Bring back the lo-fi. What the hell? I have way too many tabs. All right, lo-fi. There we go. I'm wondering why I got so quiet up in here. Okay, I gotta dock everything. Where are you, chat? There you are. Okay. Thank you. Gosh. We're gonna die of boredom here. $22.09. I'm all over the place today. Been working on the stupid, not stupid, but I've been working on the high beam program all day. Now I'm all like buzzed off of it, trying to figure out what to do next. 2209 wiring. What's going on with my thing? There's ground. This is dirt. That's step. one.
Tiny screwdriver, where'd you go?
All right, I'm doing inventory on my garage one day.
Tiny screwdriver.
Okay, I finally found one. All right, Finally found one. Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Put this one on step. And and ground. Of course, this came out. If I could test one out on one of my other ones. All right, so put the stepper motor in. Fucking A, man. Oh. All right. Did it blow up? We're good? No blowing up? Let's see what's wrong with the board. I just gotta solder that part in. No way around it. Turn this off. Too bad I can't just jam those in there, but that's fine. That'd have been dumb. Get some batteries real quick. All right. Take this apart. Take this apart. That's 24 volts. All right, so I know 24 volts are going inside. I touched it when I plugged it. That was stupid. All right, don't do what I did. I did not unplug it. All right, one last set of crimpers. Right. Crimp this, see if this works, then I gotta figure out what's wrong with this thing. Yeah, that's it. Okay, here we need to know which ones are pairs. Right now it kind of moves pretty easily if you put them together. So those aren't pairs. They'll be hard to move if you put them together. Yeah, these are two pairs, so green and black and so black and the black and green are pairs, because if you put them together and then you turn it, it'll cause resistance, and that usually means that they're together. So those are the two pairs together, or not two pairs together. There's two single wires that are a pair. Crimp, crimp, crimp. If you ever get crimpers, these iWiz ones, IWS32220M, are the best. Best cheap ones. God, I love these. I love these crimps, or like this JST compared to the microfits. And those are the kind of crimps they are. So crimpers. So there's like JSTs and then there's microfit. I don't know which ones JSTs these are, but they're always nice. They're always easy to crimp. And they're always easy to pull out of their case compared to like a microfit. Click, click, clickety, click. We'll put this back together. All right. Let's get Artisan back up. Oh, I thought I gotta plug this back in. Let's see, legacy mode, dip switches. When all else fails. Legacy mode. Dip switch. What are those called? MS. So I want, let's see. So dip switches, micro legacy, ground to CFG. Half step, so MS1. Let's do that again. All right. Like this. We're gonna do half step. Half step is MS1 high. Okay. I think they're wired wrong. All right. Break that. So 2A, 2B are pairs and then 1A, 1B. Okay, let's go. So red and blue is usually one phase. That's what I have. Oh wait, two. One A and one B should be one coil. 2A and 2B should be one coil. Green and black is usually a second phase. Green and black is usually second phase. What? Okay. Did something wrong. All right, let's see what it is. So 1A, 1B, red, blue. Okay. Shit. All right, let me find this stupid little pin I have. There it is. Okay. So red and blue. Red is 1A. Blue is 1B. Then 2A is green. 2B is black. Okay. Put those together. Those look all good. Plug this in. And then I'm going to plug this in.
9209s, where are you? Damn it. Need 209s. We got a new one. Let's unplug this. Let's see. Let's make a 9600. I think he told me to put. This was 1600 initially. There we go. I wonder if I can. I just put the steps per revolutions wrong. That's all they did. All right. Thing is, I want more torque, and I think it's better with half steps. So I think that's one high on this one. STPR. All right, so Skydino card controller, steps per revolution. How do I calculate that? So if it's like half step. Okay. Steps per revolution for a, what is this? See, Lin. Okay, LFR R1. That is a hybrid NEMA 17, 1.8 step angle. So, 1.8 step. Step per revolution, 1.8 step angle. 1/2 step. About 116. Steps. 400. Half step is 400. Gear ratio is this. So I have a slim gearbox. What is it? Slim Planetary, that's what they're called. 5-to-1 gearbox, okay. Five-to-one gearbox. So 2,000 steps. $2,000 steps. All right, let's plug it back in. This is supposed to have more torque at half step, so let's find out. Put MS1 high, right? That doesn't seem right. Or is it the other way around? Ensure that. All right. Stupid. And then I put it on a 60 to 20. What was it 60 to 42? So it goes. So that stepper also has 40 teeth pulley to a 60 tooth drum to spin. So step per revolution with that at half a step would be 1,334. That's where I fucked up. All right, so I forgot to add in my gear ratio on the drum. it. I'm just gonna go crazy. Nope. All right. We're just gonna stick back to 96,000. I think that was better. I'm gonna take this out. Let's see if this works. What if I could go higher? $96,000. Let's see how far we can go down. 9600. All right. Well, so, all right. What I have set up here. So basically, sorry, I didn't talk that much. I'm fucking just done with today. I gotta go to sleep now because I gotta wake up in 2 hours to take my kids to school. But anyways, this is the Skywalker board. That's the belted setup with a Lin Engineering motor. Yeah, alignment. I gotta align that belt a little better. Doesn't really matter because once it has a load on it, it'll be all the noise will probably go away. But we can also lower it down too. That's going too fast, anyways. So what this does is this can now be controlled by this board right now. So what this board does is it puts the 2209 in legacy mode, and then you can have like a stepper driver run your motor, your drum motor. So this is like a 48 cents breakout board that you add with this board, and then you can have a controllable drum motor that can be able to do up to 500 or 600 grams. I did 600 grams in there. Jam-packed it, and it did pretty good. Let's see how it does again. Let's see. That's locked up. Oh, there it is. All right. Let's see if it still does 600 grams. Now I'm not sure. 616 grams. Let's see how this does. Here's my funnel. There it is. So 600 grams are in there. Let's get it to a dead stop and then start it up. See here it jam up right next to the walls of the chamber, so it's getting stuck. Still going, so it's pretty good. It's just belted. Built it up right up there. A 60 tooth and a 42. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh, a little late for me. I'm gonna feel it tomorrow, so yeah, I'm out. Good night. If you tuned in for this long, sorry, this is probably really boring. I gotta find a new power supply for the other one, and then